Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. I am a communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. Today I'm going to take up 3 activities which you can do at home alone without anybody's help, without taking out time to start speaking in English or to practice English speaking, whether you are a beginner or at an intermediate stage or an advanced stage. Whichever stage you are, we all need to practice English speaking every single day or consistently to become better and better at it every single day. So we have to practice. So here I've clubbed 3 of my favorite activities which I prefer doing and which I feel I have got a very positive feedback from people also when I take sessions, from students, from professionals who use these techniques, and they have given me a very good feedback about it, which has actually worked for them. So I'm going to club these 3 activities in this session and I'm going to talk to you about it. So let's get straight into the topic. So in order to practice English speaking, we need to start thinking in English. Right? So how do we start thinking in English? So the first activity which I'm going to tell you is something which is going to help you to start thinking in English and start speaking in English also simultaneously or at the same time. For example, if you are at home or anywhere else, right, wherever you are, there are lots of objects and items or things which are there around us, right, which is scattered around us. Like for example, if you take your home, there are lots of things in your living room, in your bedroom, in your kitchen, balcony, everywhere, right? Starting from sofa to television to mobile to appliances to a notebook, decoration items, gifts, cards, etc. What not we have at home, right? So make it a practice every single day. Take up one object and start talking about it. Is this activity very difficult? No, I don't think so. Now, to further help you out with how you can start practicing in this way, I'll take up an object and I'll start speaking about it. You can come up with 4 to 5 sentences about it, or as many sentences as you can if you have time. But 4 to 5 sentences is something which you have to start coming up with or start making. Okay, so I'll take up this object. This is my diary and this is something which I cannot live without. So this diary, I'm going to speak about it. Okay, let's try to make 4 to 5 sentences about it. This is a diary. It has a black cover. I write notes in this diary. I always carry this diary with me. Whatever comes to my mind, or if I find something very informative or inspirational, I jot it down in my diary. Okay, so this is how I came up with sentences about this simple thing, a diary, how it helps me, what I use this for. Okay, as simple as that. You can just answer this question. You can just talk about the overall appearance of the item or the thing, any object, whichever you take, like a ball or a bat or a television or anything else which you have chosen. You can just talk about the appearance of the object first, what color it is, shape it is, what it is, and then you can just talk about its uses. So these are the 2 questions you can answer so as to come up with sentences, right? You can just describe the appearance of the object and then you can talk about its use, okay, or why it is important to you or what do you use it for. So these are the 2 simple questions you can answer about it. In this way, you'll be able to make 4 to 5 sentences about that object, thing or item in English. Okay, so this is the first activity or exercise which you can start doing from today to start speaking in English and start practicing English speaking. Okay, and if at all you find it little difficult to make sentences or you're really worried about whether your sentence is correct or not, go to Gemini, which is there in your phone, and prompt it to correct your sentence. That's it. This is all you have to do and you will get to know what is the correct sentence structure. Okay, so it is going to help you. So this is how you can include AI also in your English speaking practice. Okay, so activity number 2, what we can start doing is, we have a lot of photographs, we have a lot of pictures, we have a lot of magazines, books, etc. at home, wherein we find a lot of pictures, right? There are storybooks, there are screensavers, there are a lot of displays are available right now, wherein you find a lot of colorful things there, right? There are a lot of pictures there available in your phone, television, laptop, or if you can take a book or a magazine, there are a lot of pictures there, right? If not, there are a lot of advertisements you see which has a lot of pictures, right? Take those advertisements and start speaking about it. Take those pictures, advertisements, or whatever you have, just start speaking about it. If you have newspapers at home, you can just open it, look at the picture and start speaking about it. Now, why I'm saying this, or why I'm insisting on taking up a picture and speaking about it, is it will bring out or enhance your creativity and your thought process. When you look at a picture, you can define it in, or you can speak about it in multiple ways. Or I've taken this example in my sessions also, and I've shown it to people like why it is important. So what I did was, I've taken a picture and I showed it to people individually, and I showed it to them and I asked them to speak about it without showing it to others. It was the same picture and everybody had something or the other to add to it. No two person were able to say the same thing or did say the same thing or speak the same thing. So this is how our brain works. So if you can take that picture, you can describe it in 2-3 different ways also. And if not, you can just try to describe that once at least, right? Try to think about what this picture says. What do you think about it? What do you think this picture depicts or shows or appeals to you? Just talk about it. It's as simple as that. So this is how you can start being creative, and you can use your imagination to talk about on any given topic. Using your imagination and creativity is very important while speaking. This will help you to become a good communicator. The more creative, the more innovative you are, you'll be a better storyteller, and at the end of the day, you will be a good communicator. Okay, and if you practice speaking in this way, just by looking at the picture and describing it in your own words, you will be able to speak on any topic with anyone, anywhere in English. Trust me on this. It is actually the best way to practice. In this way, you're preparing yourself to practice or to speak on the spot or randomly on any topic. Okay, just by using your imagination and creativity and your thought process to speak about things. Okay, let's take an example here. I'll take this picture here. This is a drawing book, and I'll take this picture and I'll speak about it. This is a beautiful picture. I love the floral design. It has so many colors in it. It looks like a painting to me. I love the play of colors. It reminds me of spring season. So this is how I spoke about this picture. So in this way, you can take up any picture and you can speak about it. While you're outside also, if you look at the hoarding or a billboard or anywhere, there are lots of advertisements everywhere, guys. So you can just keep that picture in mind, click a pic of it and start speaking about it whenever you get time, or if you can just start speaking about it on the spot there if you have time. Okay, so this way you can start speaking on any random topic. You know what to say, right? How to speak about it. So it's the best way to start practicing English speaking on your own. Now coming to activity number 3. Now at every stage the difficulty level is growing. So I'm just trying to increase the difficulty level. So at stage 3 the difficulty level will increase further. Now here what you have to do is you have to take up actual situations and scenarios and you have to start speaking on it. Now again, this is not difficult at all, guys. I would rather say if you're standing in your balcony, if you are taking a walk, if you're exercising, gymming, whatever you're doing or wherever you're going, or if you're outside also, just take that situation or scenario and just speak about it. If you are in the park and you're looking at people exercising, walking, children's playing, so that is a situation, that is a scenario which you are witnessing or you are experiencing. Just speak about it, what is happening around. Right? If you are at your college or school or in your office, just take a moment to speak about what is happening around you or at your office, what people are doing. Just speak about it. So in this way, you will be able to talk on actual situations and scenarios also. Okay, so this will help you to speak randomly on any topic. You can just describe anything. So basically, when we talk about some experiences or we share our thoughts, it's basically we describe something, right? We describe our experience, we describe our ideas or a story, we tell a story about something. So it's all about description, how you describe things. So the more to start practicing in this way, the better you will get at describing a thing or storytelling. Okay, so take up scenarios, take up situations and start speaking on it. Now, I am sitting in front of my balcony and I can see a lot of trees and buildings there. I can't see anything else. For example, so take that situation, like I'm standing in front of my balcony and I can see tall trees and a garden and buildings around it. How do I talk about it? Okay, so this is the view I will have to describe. What do I talk about it or how do I talk about it? So I'll start with, I'm standing in my balcony. I can see a lot of tall trees and a beautiful garden. I can also see a lot of tall buildings from my balcony. The weather is very nice. Sky is very clear. The sun is shining bright, but it's not hot. The wind is cold and everything feels so refreshing at the moment. I love to spend time in my balcony looking at this scenery or looking out. Okay, so this is how I describe the entire feel or experience. How do I feel about it? What do I see? I just described everything. So in this way, you can also start taking up situations, scenarios and start talking about it. Okay, it will help you to start describing things in an organized way, in a better way, in a random way. Okay, so you will be able to process the information, you will be able to train your brain, you will be able to bring out your creativity and thought process the best way possible. Okay, so start practicing these 3 activities at home every day consistently and you'll see a lot of difference after 30 days for sure. So guys, if you like my video, if you like my content, do subscribe my channel. Do not forget to like and share my videos and drop your comments in the comment section as well. See you. Bye-bye and take care.